Hi, my name's Nikki, and in today's video blog I'm going to be speaking about culture versus strategy. Recently I heard this great quote, which was the leadership motto for the car company Ford, and it said this: culture eats strategy for breakfast. And as someone that loves to strategize, to have a vision, to have a plan, I'm part of a team that strategizes, that has a vision and a plan. It was just such a healthy reminder that culture in the long run will have far more impact than any strategy or plan we can create. And we as leaders, we love to strategize, we love to plan, but ultimately we set the culture. God's given us influence over the worship life of our church, over our teams, over our friends and family, and the culture of who we are is so important. So here's 4 quick thoughts on what might be a healthy culture for us as worship leaders. The first one is to serve the Lord with gladness. That the culture of who we are as individuals, as worship leaders, as a team, is to serve the Lord with gladness. Recently we had the incredible worship leader Darlene Chet come and speak at our church, and she talked about the one defining thread over all her years of serving as a worship leader being to come and serve the Lord with gladness, week after week, year after year, to bring joy to the table. So simple, but so easy to forget when we get caught up in the motions of life. So serve the Lord with gladness. The second thing is to be people that give sacrificially, that our worship is costly. I love it in the Bible when David says, I will not offer that which costs me nothing. I will not offer that which costs me nothing. And our worship, it should be costly. It should cost us our time, our energy, our finances, because if it's not costing anything, it's not worth anything. So we should be encouraged, we should be joyful when the worship, when what we bring, when what we pour out to God costs us something. Thirdly, that we have a culture of encouraging and esteeming one another. It's so easy as creative people to be negative, to be critical, to have opinions about each other's music or styles, but it's actually our job to encourage as worship leaders, to encourage the congregation to lift their eyes to heaven, to worship, to encourage our teams, to encourage the people around us. So we should always be speaking well of one another, even if we don't always agree, even if we don't always love each other's styles of music. We need to speak well of each other, speak well of the wider church. Fourthly, that our culture is to seek after God, to seek Him first, that our heart is to have His heart, that we're more concerned with what He's doing, asking that question, God, what are you doing? And wanting to jump on board and being part of His plans. I love it when Jesus says, seek first the kingdom of God and all His righteousness, and all these things shall be added. All the strategies, all the plans, all the dreams, all the desires, all the things that God's called us to will be added when we're seeking after the heart of God, seeking Him first. So there it is, culture eats strategy for breakfast. Let's be people that have a Jesus culture, that we serve the Lord with gladness, that we give sacrificially, that we encourage and esteem one another, and that we seek His kingdom first. We seek the heart of God. Have a great day.